Hey, good morning everyone from Jakarta, Indonesia. It is so good to finally be here. We have so many amazing adventures to get to over the next 10 or 12 days. I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure what we're doing today, but I know it's going to be absolutely epic, and I hope that your start of your day is absolutely incredible and awesome. I think together we're going to make this amazing. Again, I'm going on about 4 hours of sleep in the last 3 days, but I feel so energized it's not even funny, and we're going to get to it. So what a beautiful place we're staying in for the next few days, but I have a feeling some of this trip is going to get a little rugged, but I don't care. It's going to be epic. So what do you say we get into some awesomeness together?
So Brian just left his camera at the breakfast table, so I figured I might take it and just do
We're going to take a really quick run into the Reptile show before heading out and doing some other adventure stuff. It actually opens up as the day goes on, so not all the booths are actually open yet, but it'll still be a cool thing to just take a look, right? All these booths here that are covered up are going to eventually be open, so we'll definitely come back and check it out. And again, we're going to spend the next couple days because up here, there's actually, over on that stage way in the distance, that's where the best of shows, where I'm going to be a judge for the next 2 days. We're going to see a lot of really cool reptiles. Plus tomorrow there's a Cobra show that we can't wait to see. So hey, maybe I'll get lucky and be able to mess with some Cobras on here too. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely awesome. This is the show banner. Who's this guy here? I don't know. Here's the deal, guys. I want to show you as much as I can about Indonesia. And, you know, when you travel to certain countries, you know, the way that the whole animal industry works can be really different and sometimes can even be a little bit disturbing. I don't know what we're going to see here, but this is like an exotic mark. A lot of times when I come into these places, I get a little bit, like, obviously sad about the animals and so on like that, but I don't really know what to expect, and I want to bring you guys along. So I'm going to try to refrain from really making any judgments on this right now, but it's just looking around, it's just absolutely insane. So I mean, again, I'm just going to bring you guys along, and then you can comment down below about what you think, and you know, maybe we'll revisit this topic down the road. So guys, we have a little civet here, which is absolutely adorable. And again, you know, it's one of those things that in these markets, it's kind of tough, you know. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I try not to judge, and I try my best not to get bummed out. And when I'm in a country where they've invited me here and they've been treating me so well, the last thing I want to do is be negative and judgmental. But certainly as an animal lover, you see stuff and you go, I wish it could be better, you know, and I wish it would be good. But this is such a cute little guy, and I've just fallen in love with him. He's so amazing, and I wish I could take him home, you know, get him into a situation where he's loved and treated great every day. And, you know, who knows, maybe that will happen, you know, I can't say it won't, but again, I kind of leave these places with my heart kind of a little bit hurting for a lot of the wildlife. realize that, you know, certain countries just, this is just the way things are done. And you know, I've been to Africa where there's, you know, cultures that, you know, have to use animals in certain ways, and it's difficult for me because I'm such an animal lover to not judge, but I'm trying not to. But there's no doubt that this is tough for me to see some of this, and but I do appreciate that they're opening themselves up and allowing us to see this and bring it to you. And I wanted to bring you the entire, you know, experience of Indonesia, and certainly this is part of that, especially as a wildlife guide. So just made a little bit of a trip to the beach. It's absolutely gorgeous here. And you know, I needed it a little bit after that animal trip. I thought a lot about what was going on there, and I don't want to come off negative, right? I don't want to come off like it's a horrible thing what these people are doing, because it's not the case. They have great intentions, and actually Forrest that was with me said if we were born in this country, we might have a booth at that fair, and that may be the case, right? I don't really know. The fact is that I never want to be negative towards any animal lover, and I think that those people were animal lovers. Do I think that the way they were kept wasn't the greatest? Yeah, unfortunately. But again, I don't want to really judge anybody, and I want to keep this positive, and I wanted you to share the experience with me. Again, first full day in Jakarta. I love Indonesia. I just absolutely am in love with this country already. The people are amazing. The scenery is crazy. I love everything about this place, and what's not to love? But we're gonna take a little bit of a break and just chill out a little bit on the beach, if that's okay with you. So back from the beach, and we're gonna head back to the reptile show. It's only open for another hour or two. Just gonna take a really quick look there just to see what else they have. Certainly when you travel to different countries, one of the things that you've got to, you know, experience is different food, you know. So although I won't eat as crazy as whatever, we are going to try durian pretty soon, which I'm pretty excited about. But I will kind of give you the idea of what it's like to eat here. I know breakfast was really great this morning, but I'll kind of share with you guys what our potential order and what we actually order, and I bet you it's going to taste great because this morning's breakfast was awesome. Okay, so people, we have a few different choices here. We can actually eat Indonesian classics. We can eat the Wild Wild West, which I'm assuming is American. And then there's Deparnya, I don't even know what this says, but it looks pretty good, all of it. There's some like curries, there's some rice, there's some noodles. The American thing, there's like grilled Australian tenderloin. So this is all pretty good. And to give you an idea, there's a currency called rupiah, which is what they use here. It's about 13,000 rupiah for every dollar. So in this case, this steamed rice and fish platter is $12.50, which would equate to about $9. So it just gives you an idea how much it costs. You know, it looks like most of these entrees are between like maybe $8 and $12, which is really reasonable, I would say. But when you're paying the money, as a matter of fact, I exchanged $500 US dollars today, and I got 6.6 million rupiah. So I'm a millionaire right now, so just keep that in mind. What, Brian?
No, nothing. What? Did I eat your food? I'm sorry.
All right, so the deal was that I was gonna vlog us eating dinner, and then we got talking about cameras, we got talking about snakes, and we literally finished dinner and realized that I forgot to even turn the camera on. So for once, I lived my life and I didn't film my life. I lived in the moment, people. I hope you guys don't mind. With that being said, It was yummy. Day 1 of Indonesia is in the books, and it was absolutely an amazing day. Got a chance to see the reptile show and see some really cool animals. The thing that's great about traveling to other countries and seeing animals is the fact that you see things that you wouldn't see in America. It was just awesome. I mean, we definitely saw some turtles. We saw some other animals that I had never even seen before. Certainly the monitor, I had never seen one in person, let alone a captive baby that was just absolutely adorable. So that was a total win. It was really an interesting experience going to that animal market. Although it was a little bit sad in a way, it was still an interesting experience, and I hope that you guys enjoyed at least seeing it, because that's the reality of a lot of animal markets around the entire world. And I really do believe that it's getting better, and it's going to continue to get better as they really learn the best practices, because in the end, they're there to try to make money off of selling animals. So the better the animals do, the more money they make, and that kind of comes around. So I think we're on the right track there. I really do believe it. With that said, the next couple days are going to be really awesome. We're going to be at the reptile show. There's a big contest where we judge the animals, the best of show type thing. So tomorrow is going to be the 4-legged animals, and then the next day are going to be the legless animals like snakes. So I am super excited to be able to bring that to you, not to mention who knows what other great stuff is going to happen, and we are going to completely vlog it. Of course, Brian's vlogging away, Forrest is hanging out. We're having a great time. We're just 3 Americans here in Indonesia, trying to do the best we can possibly do. There is a lot of adventure ahead, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys mean the world to me. I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day. Do me a favor and smash that like button and hit that notification bell. Make sure to be kind to somebody. I promise. I'm going to see you tomorrow.